If you had the power to immediately send one housemate home, who would you send home and why?
I'll send Prince home because we've actually not been very close from the onset, and also I feel he's strong as well. I see him as a threat. So
if you had the power to save one housemate,
Brighto, because he's a good friend and he's like the only housemate I can play with.
On the opposite end, if you had the power to immediately send one housemate home, who would it be and why?
Really? Is it tough? Well, Tony, it's not tough. Do you know who you want to call?
I would say Kid Wire, because I feel he's too competitive, he's too calculative, and I feel like he does a lot of things for highlights.
If I had to say one housemate, I feel like for me it would have to be...
Nengi, just say it.
Have to be Nengi.
Period.
I mean, simple reason is
don't explain.
I think like we have, I don't know what...
Don't explain.
Situation or whatever. But yeah, I just feel like me and her we've use the word, we've been cool together for... Last time during the eviction show, I think I had Kaisha and Toshi.
I knew it. Just say the best thing that your girlfriend don't
the people
like.
I selected to get evicted. So, yeah, if I had to...
Yeah, Kaisha.
If I had to pick one person, I would say Kaisha. And it's just simply because...
You don't want to hear why.
I think it's pretty obvious, but I would say Neil, because he's my person in this house. I feed off a lot of energy from him, and yes, we'd see each other outside if he left, but I wouldn't say that I depend on him to survive in this house, but he's a really huge part of why I wake up and I'm happy in this house. It's hard to choose. I think maybe Prince. And it's Prince because I feel like with every task I've had in the house, he's always the one person I want to avoid being in my group or working with, because he's not easy to work with.
Maybe Neil, because I connect to Neil. I understand him. I understand the kind of person he is. And I feel like he's just a great guy to be around. I'll probably say Lucy. And that's because I feel like there's a whole lot of things that she needs to let out that she's not letting out. And although she's misunderstood, but then she tries to make every issue about, like, she tries to relate every issue with her.
I would save Ozo. Obviously, because he's like my best friend in the house.
Best friend.
The closest. He's one person that I definitely want to get to the finale, because I believe in him. I believe in his dreams and everything. So yeah, I would save him. If I had a power to send someone home, it would probably be Lucy. Lucy, yeah.
Are you serious?
Just because, like, I don't know, we're good now, we're on good terms at least, so I believe, but like, she's the one person that's hurt my feelings the most in the house.
I would say Lincoln because we're pretty close, and we've had several conversations, as much as several fights too, but I feel I would save him because he's an incredible person. I would say Kaisha, because in the house, Kaisha is pretty much the most reluctant person who doesn't like to help whatsoever on several occasions. So that would primarily be my only reason. The fact that she doesn't like to help out if it doesn't benefit her.
I feel like I'm going to say Dorothy, because she has been real from day one. And I like her personality. I would say also because I don't know, something about him is just strange to me. The way he was hitting that banana, rather, it was scary. Like, that was another side of him that I was like, I thought he was very calm, cool, but I don't know, I felt like he's a wicked person.
I'm kind of emotionally attached to her, so he has a real T badge. Tolani badge. If I had the power to immediately send one housemate home, that housemate would be right home. Reason being,
Right too.
nothing personal, like I always say, just the fact that
Maybe Bright O. Because I'm sort of getting to know him. Maybe there's a vibe. Maybe Tolani Badge. Because, should I say, we have the least connection, or sometimes I don't get her vibes.
I would say V.
Period.
And the reason why is because I feel like of all the other housemates, I think she's the closest. We have more in common than any other person. Yeah, I would say Lucy because compared to every other person, I feel like she's the one person that she really is intolerant with a lot of people.
I think I'll just pick Dora because she's my friend. Just Dora. I consider her a friend. Nengi. Because I feel like she causes more trouble than every other person, but people just don't see it, or they just let it slide because it's her, because she has a more calm demeanor. So
I like the fact that you are straight to the point. No, all this, that's so hard. That's so hard. What do you mean by that's so hard?
On the spot now, I would say about Tony. That's what I would say. Like I said, my younger sister, she's single mom, so I think to some extent I understand the whole what it's like. I would send Ozo home. I'll send him home because I hope I'm not wrong, I think he's in a place where I feel he's almost financially comfortable.
If I were to pick anyone to be safe, I'd say Kaisha. Simply because, she's always being misunderstood. That's the reason why I didn't want her to go last week. I just wanted her to have more time to show the world who she is and what she's about, and, let people understand her more. I'd say Lucy. And the reason why I'd say Lucy is because she makes a lot of noise, and I don't like noise. Like, she shouts too much. She wakes up in the morning, she just screaming, she's shouting, and it scatters my head. I don't like when people shout. So I don't know if that's a good enough reason, because everybody here, I feel like we all deserve to be here, but at the end of the day, the game is a game. But if I had to pick somebody, it'd be Lucy. I'm not saying that she doesn't deserve to be here, it's just that, I have to pick somebody, and I'd say Lucy.